Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to build the easiest card tower you've ever built in your whole entire life. You want to use some bad old playing cards, so basically, in other words, anything with a bicycle brand on it should work fine, but that's all I really need to know. Now enjoy the video. Okay, so in order to perfect a perfect card tower, you first need to understand how playing cards actually resemble the Earth in many ways. They're just beautiful, they're simplistic, they're flat. So once you understand that, then you could really just perfect your card tower. So what you want to first start off with is just 2 playing cards, and you want to build them into like a teepee or hut that like Native American or Indians or or people with different skin tone of Americans used to live in. Now this may take a while to get the first one down, but once you do it, you should be good to go from there. So there's the first one, and sometimes it could actually help if you bevel them a little bit inward just like that, because if they're beveled outward, they only have 1 contact point. If you bevel them outward, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but if you bevel them this way, they have 2 contact points, which are the 2 corners, and that'll make it easier for you to balance them and get it a little bit easier. And so once you get that done, you should be good to go. And then obviously you do that with the second one, and you just put 1 card on top. You want to hold this one here, put this card here, drop it on top, and then you can release both, and that top card will apply the pressure downward so that it won't all fall over. Okay, so if your card tower is falling over a lot and not really cooperating, you can use tape to sometimes hold it up. Okay, that was obviously a joke. If you use tape, you're a pathetic excuse for a human being who never deserved to be born. Okay, that might be a bit harsh, so I apologize for that, but I mean, tape is just for people who voted for, okay, I'm not gonna go that far, I'm not that antagonistic, but okay, so once you have your first 2, then you want to do the same basically with all these other cards. Once you have the first 2, that's kind of the easiest part, and you want to do it like on a nice soft flat surface. So you hold it here, put your card here, place it on this one, drop it on top of that one, and then release your hold on this one, and it should be pretty easy from there as long as you just get the rhythm down. Just again, when you're going this way, have it here, place it on here, drop it there, and then release your hold. And that should be, I mean, you could build this base however long you want. I sometimes build it like in a circle, so it's like a Colosseum type thingy, but you can do whatever you want. So that's basically all for the base. Now, of course, the higher you go, the harder it gets, because obviously the top of these cards is not as stable as this close-up mat that I'm using. So it will be harder to place the cards on here. So you kind of want to just put it in like a narrow formation. So if you have them too wide, they're just going to slip. So you don't want it too wide, you want it pretty narrow. So let's see if I can get this pretty quickly. Okay, so there's the first one. The first one is always the hardest on each layer. Now the second one is not too hard as long as you just don't make the first one fall. Again, you want it not too wide, so pretty skinny formation. Place 1 card on here, and that might be a little bit too skinny. Okay, place 1 on here, and just drop it on right on top of here. There, so again, once you have the first 2, it's not too hard from there. We just want to repeat that process again. Here, start with the first one, place on top of here, and just drop it down right on top of the other one. Just like that. Now, once you have this, of course, the higher layers are the hardest, and I'm only doing 4 cards on the base because, I mean, that's basically all the space I have for. Usually, if I do it on here, I can do 6 or 7 maybe. And if I do it on the carpet, I could do it basically however many I want until I run out of cards. Okay, so this is actually surprisingly easy that I'm getting this quickly. Usually it takes me a while to get it this quickly, and it takes a lot of practice to be able to make sure they don't slip off each other. So this is kind of a really hard part also. Okay, so there's that. And now for the final card, or the final 2 cards, I guess. Okay, there it is. There's a simple card tower that you can build by yourself. It's actually really easy if you just know the basics of it and don't use like good cards. So again, anything with the bicycle brand you could use. And it should be really easy. Like, this just took me like less than 5 minutes here, and that was only with 4 cards on the base, so I'm sure you could do it pretty well. Now we can probably knock this over. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and Merry Christmas. See you in the next video. Bye.